Hello and welcome back to Calamity Craft. Today, we have a big project ahead of us. Finally, gonna take on the interior of the castle. So, I have a bunch of materials here, but let's just go take a quick walk around inside and we'll go over what I kind of have planned. So, obviously, out front here, right now it's just kind of a big empty patch. Same with over here. I want to have like an overgrown garden area. So, like a bunch of, like some moss around. You can already see that I've put some firefly bushes underneath the ground to have particles going up just during the day, which is always nice. But as well as that, I want like a bunch of lilacs around, have some over there. Definitely spread some berry bushes in, tall grass, tall ferns, all that fun stuff. And eventually, as I keep saying, the trees will come along and they'll go around this path here. And this section here, I will probably have some of the smaller trees, and as well as like fill it with more of this like same type of garden that I'm gonna have out front here. And if we go inside, I'll give a quick rundown about what's gonna be in each of these rooms. So walk into this first one. It's just the first main area. Nothing too fancy. It's just the entryway. If we take a right, we have the start of what looks like quite a big room here. Well, this is where we're gonna have the throne. So, in castles, traditionally, I don't know much about them. Milk's kind of a castle guy, but I don't know how common thrones are, but I didn't have like a big room for it, so I kind of wanted to do like a kitchen area, so like the big dining hall, and have two thrones at the top for where the king and queen were residing when this castle was still, well, a castle. And over here is like a little kitchenette area. Realistically, it would be its own room and a lot bigger, but I've built this thing at a certain size and it's just what it's gonna have to be. And it's a little area just to show like, okay, we have a little kitchenette for what's going on, and we'll just pretend that there's a bigger kitchen somewhere else in the castle. If we walk across where the pile of rubble is, this is going to be where the barracks are. This is where the guards stay. We'll have beds, we'll have armor, we'll have tools, all these things, and you can see a pathway up top where it could be wandering around. It's just a place for them to reside right up front, easily enough to get to where they need to be to guard if anything were to go wrong. And if we go this way, this room and the room above is going to be a big library. We're going to have books, bookshelves lining the walls all the way to the top, a little loft area to walk across, all that fun stuff. Very, very big library area. If we keep walking up here, we have this room here, which is again more library because, these rooms are technically connected, I'd say. There's just a ceiling floor above, and it'll just go up. This could be more of like a private area where smaller work is done. Below is where the people of the kingdom can come and look at the books and everything, and up above is more private, you could say, like the private library area. If we go down into this room, this is where the royal quarters are going to be. So we have where the king and the queen stay. We'll have a desk, we'll have more books because, they don't have television, they don't have stuff like that. We have to have just books everywhere. Got a seating area, bunch of things gonna go here. Probably add more moss to the walls because it's a little dreary. But if we go back through these doors, up this way. This is just a walkway. I don't have anything interesting here. Same with here. Just a walkway up to the very top of the castle. But if we sneak through this room here, I keep saying I'm gonna fix that, and I still haven't done it. It'll happen, I swear. I'm gonna do it this time. It'll be done. But this is going to be a princess room. Why not? I wanted a pretty room at the top of the castle. I have the purple window. It seems fitting to have a princess room. You get to overlook Izzy's house and the greenhouse, which probably at the time of when this castle was originally constructed in story terms, that would not be there. That would just be a hill. Maybe something else was on there at one point, but now it's been updated. But we now have a little desk over here, bed, just pretty decorations for somebody to live in. We go all the way up. There's nothing up here. This is just a flag. It's cool. I have been seeing recently online a lot about this thing called Buildstone, which I don't know a lot about it yet. I still need to do some research, and this might not happen this episode. This might happen later down the line. But what I want to do is I want to see if I can change this flag, which, don't get me wrong, I really like this flag. But I've been seeing these flags that move with redstone, and they're some of the coolest things I've ever seen. And from far away, it looks like they're waving, and I really want that. So I'm gonna have to look a little bit more into it, but I think this flag might need to be waving because that'll be really cool. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and get started on some interior builds. Let's cut to a time lapse. Woo! So I have a little bit of time before Milk gets on the server today, and in between working on rooms in the castle, I want to get up to some mischief. I feel like I haven't pulled any little pranks in a while, and last thing I did, I'm pretty sure, is I sent Milk on a goose chase looking for his dog, which turned out to be just underneath his doghouse. So he never got me back, which is a little unnerving. But it might just be that he forgot about it. So I just clicked the button a bunch of times there. So let's just see what I can come up with to mess with Milk. So my very basic idea is whenever I go into his house, this is what I do. I open the door, I walk quickly right through this main part here. I never stop. You never like walk in, stop, and think, and then go. It's always straight through. So I'm wondering if there's a quick way to have it when you hit this pressure plate, the gravel that's here breaks and you just fall through. So I know it's possible, but is it possible with my level of Minecraft knowledge? That is the question. My other idea is just build a pit. Just dig a pit, he'll fall in, and we'll put like a mob head or something on the bottom of the pit, being like, boo, did you get scared? These ideas don't seem to be doing it. I don't know. think I might have to think upon this just a little while longer, and we'll be back for more mischief. Alright, so this is not my most clever idea, but I've figured out a way to achieve what I want. I'm gonna have to grab more gravel, but that'll be fine. So let's just dig a hole really quick under his house. It should be fine. I'm not gonna make it deep enough where it'll hurt him it won't kill him, but it's just meant to be something a little goofy. And I know he told me earlier today that he's going to be getting on later, so I got to make sure that I have this done before he gets on. Otherwise, if I get caught in the act, that's going to be embarrassing. Alright, so you're going to really see how bad I am at redstone, and it's going to be great. So what we got to do, take this dispenser. Well, that's the wrong way. I need it upside down, so take a filler block. Get rid of those. Let's see, dispenser. And I want to put a water bucket in it. So I am going ahead and doing the silly drop out the floor prank, if you can't tell. But hopefully he won't notice that that's a dispenser right there when he walks in. He shouldn't, theoretically. It should be fine. I just need to remember not to exit this way. There. Cool. So there's a dispenser in there. And then dig this out just a little bit more. The idea is that this is the layer block. This is the blocks with the pistons. So here, there, we're going to put a detector rail here. The minecart on it. And then I need a little bit of space here. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Nothing happened yet. Like this. Need the redstone. I don't think I'll need the shovel. Actually, I know I won't need the axe. There we go. Pistons. Alright, so how it's gonna work is, I'm trying to think while I say this, but okay, over here, 2, 3. So he'll walk in. Over here, there's gonna be, I need a little bit more space. And have, okay, we're taking out the full floor. Sorry, I'm distracted as I'm doing this. So we're gonna have 3 repeaters here with pistons, like so. And then same on this side. I want to have a thing here. Ooh, this is an issue. Okay, I need to move this all over by 1. So dig this out. It's gonna be a bigger pit than I thought it was gonna be. Out to here. Put these here. I want to make sure that I can detect the rail and it goes up to there. And then I can have the repeaters here. Okay, they need to face the other direction. Yes, like so. And then the redstone can go along the back. Here we go. We're getting somewhere. Take the pistons and throw them there. You know, this is not working as I intended. Let me see what I can do here. I think we could still have it detecting from here, but we're gonna put the pistons coming from the side instead. So if I dig this out, put the redstone dust up here, dig this out a little bit, I can have it go along the back here. There we go. And then I don't even think I need repeaters, do I? Okay, I do. Then we'll take the repeaters, place them not that direction. Oh gosh. Redstone, like so. Block. Repeater. Come on. No. There we go. And then I need one there. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Place that there. And then we'll take the pistons and have them go across right here. So that when he walks in, this is actually a lot smaller. I don't need it to be as big as I was originally thinking. Yeah, this will work great. Okay. Sweet. I'm just gonna fill in the rest of the area. So here we'll have the 3 gravel. So when that happens, it should drop it and it'll be all good. I did not mean to drop it already. I just messed everything up. No. Oh, why am I so bad at this? Okay. Okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. The water bucket's already in there. Cool. Alright. Let's just dig this pit down a little bit. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's just drop him all the way into here. That's kind of funny. That way I can get back up easily. Okay. Yeah, that works. This way leads back up to Milk's house. Make sure to shut these so he doesn't know I was here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fill this in. Like so. I think a lot of this was the floor, but it'll be fine. Yeah. Put some dirt in there. Try and cover up anything that doesn't need to be seen as he falls down. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll take the gravel and pop it on the top. There. Like nothing ever happened. Put a piece of gravel here so it doesn't get super suspicious of the random line of gravel there. Yeah, I almost walked out that door. Now I just need to remember not to go in here. Alright, cool. Hopefully we catch him falling on this or later. It'll be pretty funny. I'm gonna go put a sign at the bottom of the hole, and so he gets a little surprised when he lands. Back to the time lapse. Well, that didn't work.
I'll be back, honey. What? You gotta try this.
I guess I forgot that he logged out inside of his house. Why won't he talk to me? Milk! Well, I guess that's how that ended up turning out. He logged out inside his house and didn't get trapped. Well, prank failed. I tried. I'll get him next time. Well, that didn't exactly go to as planned as I had hoped, but hey, it's what it is. For some reason I can't get Milk in a call right now, and he has his Minecraft muted, so I can't really get a hold of him. But easy to say that apparently he logged off in here, so my plan has been foiled. I will get you again, Milk. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. So, Milk, you have foiled my plan. You logged in before my trap could go off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you know, that's a little disappointing, but it's okay. I'm bringing back pranks, you know. I've been doing too much building. I need to get the mischief out.
Yeah. I know you'll definitely find another way to get me.
Find a different
It's
way.
just a matter of time, honestly.
Yeah, that one didn't work out very well. And fair, I feel like it's you haven't pranked me back for the thing I did last time, and so I'm like, okay, well, he's just chilling. I'm gonna cause problems. So I tried.
You are
Didn't-
much more devious than I.
It didn't really work in my favor, but that's all right. The other thing I've been doing today, though, is I've been actually doing the interior of the castle. So I wanted you to come and check it out. I know you've seen a little bit of it just from like creative testing, but it's different now because it's on this server. Even though it's probably not much different, it's on this server, so it's different. Yeah, I walked into that.
Hey, I'm just following your lead.
Following my lead. Are you gonna do the hoppity skippities? Heck yeah. Okay, this way. So if we walk up this path, you can already see that it's a little different. Ooh. There's greenery. Not the actual castle. Outside of it. Whoa. There's plants.
Ooh, is it like a... Oh no, this is just a wall. I thought it was gonna be like a bunch of graves for a second.
Oh, that would be cool. But it's the...
Ooh, maybe you could
it's
add
the-
a graveyard.
I could. I might actually do that, but I might put it in the back. Feel like this is out front, you know, right in front of the castle.
Yeah, you probably don't want those in the front.
I don't think you want it in the front. It's, you know, this is supposed to be like where the royal garden was, but then everything has obviously, what's the word that you like to use? It's like dilapidated or something.
Yes.
Yeah, that one. It's that happened and everything got overgrown, and that includes the garden. So you still have some of like the pretty flowers that were in the garden, like the lilacs, the tulips, the alliums, but at the same time the original plants that were there have died off, and so now those seeds have just spread everywhere, and it's just created a scattered mess of those flowers. So they're still here, but they're not as well kept as they used to be. Hence why you can see that they've spread in front of the fence line, the wall line there. Like, oh, this is a wall. Clearly it's meant to stop over here, but then there's all this stuff over here, so...
It's like a scraggly beard.
Yes. Like my brother's beard. Now, if we walk on inside, we can see stuff is been happening in here. I'll let you walk in. Ooh, spooky.
I'm scared. I don't know if I want to go any further.
It's okay, Milk. It's not that scary in here. There's no dark secrets or anything.
Are you sure? It's a little frightening.
I don't know. I mean, it is pretty old in here, so we might have to be careful where we step. Otherwise, you might fall through the floor, but you can see...
Don't say that.
This is the entryway where it's like, all right, stuff's growing on the ceiling. There's cobwebs everywhere. The rug is clearly molded out and icky.
Is that what?
You probably don't want to step on that. It's not very good.
Wash my boots.
You're gonna have to watch your shoes. You're not wearing any shoes.
I took them off because I was wearing them and I got them moldy.
Oh, I didn't even see the part where you took them off. I just looked down. I'm like, he's not wearing shoes. You might want to keep them on for the rest of the tour, though. It's a little icky in here.
I suppose I might have to.
You might have to go wash them in the river outside later. All right, Milk. I'll let you pick a door, left or right.
I don't know.
Which way would you like to go? Which way where do you feel like is going to be safer for your health?
This door.
We're not leaving yet.
We'll go.
We'll go this way. All right.
Maybe not. I gotta grit my teeth.
Woo.
Oh,
In
there's
here?
sunlight. Okay.
There is the sunlight. So as you can see, this is probably seen from the original when I did the castle just to begin with. There is a big hole in the floor. It is. The floor is crumpled. It's fallen in to the barracks. Ooh. Spooky. We got a bunch of beds. This one's fallen apart. They're all here. Watch where you step. You almost stepped on a sword that's been left behind on the ground.
I got boots.
You do got boots. You'll be okay.
I got moldy boots.
Moldy boots. I'm standing on some moss. I got moldy shoes too. I like this little detail. I haven't seen anybody do this. I just kind of thought of it one day. So this obviously there's a chain here, and there's like lanterns on all these chains. And so I used some of the resin globs to make it look like a lantern fell and then broke onto the ground.
I do like that.
This shows up again. I like this trick. I think it's so neat.
Oh. I didn't do anything.
Milk.
I didn't. It's fine. See?
It's fine. It's still there. I didn't lock them. But yeah, so we got some tools just laying around that's been left behind. Got an anvil to work on. There's some axes and stuff laying around. You found yourself a little cubby.
Mm-hmm.
Those are supposed to look like
this.
The shelves have fallen on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know, old building, things break. Things grow, if you see, just by looking everywhere. Very overgrown. Yeah. You know, there's this weird plant that is just kind of everywhere in here. And I think originally it was supposed to look like these, like brown ones, but for some reason they're all gray.
Kind of looks like the stone is growing almost.
Yeah. It's strange. Well, if we just walk across the other side, I'm assuming this is a food hall.
Didn't you build it?
Yeah. I just don't know. I'm being dorky. Here we got the food hall. So we have two thrones up at the top. I think you actually helped me with figuring out how to do these. I couldn't figure it out for the life of me.
I like them. I like where they turned out.
They look cool. I like the moss that's sitting
painting
on them. It's a nice painting.
Good one.
It's a good one. It's nice. It's spooky. Spooky. If it's a theme.
Don't stop. Don't.
If it's a theme.
Woo.
Over here, I'm just going to point it out again. I got another lantern that's broken. See? I told you. It'd show up again. It's cool. It's funky. It broke. That one didn't break. That one just fell on the floor. There's no chain above. But, you know, the chain's gone. It just fell. You know, gotta have some lighting. Oh, you can get a peek up above from down here. Ooh. Because the floor toppled in. Yes. You can see that there's a little kitchenette area that it's clearly overgrown. So, you know, I wouldn't eat anything that comes out of there.
No.
I wouldn't trust that. That doesn't look right. We go into the back room.
The back rooms?
The back rooms? Oh. We have a giant library here.
I like this.
It's all nice.
Man, you made all of these out of this type of bookshelf?
The bottom floor? Yes, I did. And
girl, you're crazy.
But it looks so nice.
It does.
I have a texture pack that makes them 3D. And it looks so good. I really like it. Plus, my moss carpets have like an overhang to them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really fully see it, but for my screen, I have moss that's like hanging through the bottom of the lofts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so cool. It looks so neat. I'm stuck in a spider web. So there's some places to sit. We got a table to work at. I put a lot of these like little chiseled bookshelf heads around just because I like how they look. Realistically, I don't think that would ever... Oh, there you go. Yep, now you're your book.
Knowledge.
Your knowledge. Yeah, it's like I don't think those would actually like be a thing ever, but they're cute and I like them.
They're cute.
So yes, from here we'll go up to the other library floor. So this is like the public one, you know, people who come to the dining hall or like the soldiers and stuff, they can all come here to this part of the library, but the upstairs is restricted to the royalty that live here. Yeah, we can walk around here real quick. This is just the upper area of the barracks. And this over here is just the upper area of the entryway. Watch your step. You might get hit in the head by some vines.
I wonder if they taste like noodles.
They do look a little noodly. Yeah, and then this is just outside. Oh, it's raining.
Uh,
Should probably stay inside. You're gonna have to come back all the way around. Oh, you know that works.
It's a small price to pay.
Sleeps in bed. Yes. So if we just if we head up here, we get special access because this place is abandoned, so no one can tell us what to do. Up here.
Yeah, that's right.
I forgot to break that torch. Up
what about
here.
that one?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be here either, but I was worried about monsters spawning. I might have to put a little bit more. There's a lot of torches around that aren't supposed to be there, but I think it was more of just lighting purposes. I'll better light it in between episodes. It's no big deal. Don't want monsters blowing up anything. So yeah, so up here we have the upper library area where
the private study.
Yeah, the private study. There you go. Wordage. We have a little desk over here. Sit at. Do some work. Boop bop boop boop boom. Write in your book. Oh, you found a little cubby. Oh, holding. Knowledge.
I am the bookshelf.
Knowledge.
Sorry, that was dumb. Oh, nope. There we go.
Put that back. Yes, it's kind of cool because I remember you telling me about how Castles Hill have like these little nooks that you can see through. Obviously, this isn't as accurate as it probably would be because you said there was like inner walls in the walls. But it's still like it's an homage to them, where it's like, okay, there's little holes in the walls.
If only I had my bow
through.
and arrow.
Yeah, you could shoot through.
Them.
I have my bow and arrow.
You can shoot through them.
I can shoot through them. Pew.
Oh yeah.
That was sick. All right. So yes, if we head on over here, we're gonna go up this way first. Yes, this is just another little walkway. Nothing interesting. We go on up here. This leads to the tower, which the tower itself, I haven't done anything to it. I probably will later. Because I'm thinking about, I'm not even thinking. I know I'm going to. I'm going to redo the flag. So I'll probably do the interior of the tower when I redo the flag.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like the flag, though.
I like the flag, too.
You're going to redo it?
I really like the flag, but I talked about it actually a little bit earlier on this episode. But there's this thing that's been going around called Buildstone. Buildstone. And it's like using redstone to like animate your builds. And so I've seen this one guy.
Yep,
I showed you a little bit of it earlier. This one guy made like a flag that's animated. It's like it's something crafts. I don't remember. Jake Crafts. I don't remember. I have to look up the name, and that episode I'll bring up the name properly. But
Jacksepticeye.
No.
Oh.
Not him. He's cool, but not him. But yeah, so I'm thinking I might redo the flag to one of those animated ones because it's pretty sick. Yeah. All right, let's walk on in here. May step on in. Pretty princess room for the pretty princess.
Hey.
What?
I'm a pretty prince.
You can't. Who says you can't be a princess?
Where's my tiara?
I don't have a gold crown on me right now.
Guess I'm not a princess.
My gold helmets do look like crowns though. Actually, that gave me an idea. I'm totally gonna put an armor stand in the bedrooms with crowns on them. All right. I'm gonna do that after this, but
okay.
Yes, we have
the princess room.
Princess room. It could be a prince room, but I'm calling it the princess room because it's purple and it's up at the top of like almost the top of the tower. So Rapunzel.
Purple's your favorite color.
I do like purple. If you can't tell by my outfit, I like purple.
I do. I can tell, and you've also told me.
Well, I think everybody and their mom knows that I like the color purple.
Plum.
So plum, purple. I really like lavender, but Minecraft doesn't have lavender.
That's true.
Yeah. So you
When
know,
are they gonna add the colors between
purple.
colors?
I wish they would. I have no
There should be an
idea,
update.
but they really
The
should.
colors between
Color
colors.
update. Color update part 2. World of Color
Yeah,
part 2.
yeah. Like, hold on. We get Caves and Cliffs like part 800 or something. Let's get colors part 2.
More colors. I would love more colors. I want all the colors. I want more building things. Give me more stuff to build with. But yes, pretty princess room. More of this gray stuff, just kind of everywhere. You know,
Real drab looking.
yeah. Like, it's interesting though. In the upper layer, it's all gray and there's no green.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird. All right. Well, yeah. There's a place over here. I didn't do it yet. But I'm gonna put a book there. Yeah, there's supposed to be a book on there. There's supposed to be a book on there. I had no idea what might be in that book, but there's supposed to be a book there. We walked back down the staircase. There is one last room to go check out.
Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm coming.
Okay, let's go. I skipped it on the way because this is the king and queen quarters. Whoa.
Whoa, when are we gonna see the king and queen Nichols?
Huh?
You
Nichols.
said... yeah, he's
Oh.
king and queen quarters.
That one flew right over my head. that
I
one went.
could
That
tell.
went whoosh. /whoosh.
That was good.
Actually, that's a good joke. I didn't pick up on it. So yes, king and queen quarters, royalty quarters. People lived here. The bed's now all mossy and icky. It's green. Yeah, ew. I don't know if that was the color it was originally, but now it's green. A lot of moss on the ground again. Something happened here. You know, the floor caved in. Didn't go very well.
This is why we don't have indoor trampolines.
No indoor trampolines. But you know, even though the floor obviously didn't stand up for time, the paintings seem to do just fine.
Very vibrant.
Yeah. You know, they look good. Floor can't handle it, but you know, paintings look good. So yes, we have a desk over here again. Oh.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll let you cook.
Dang it. Too big. Okay, carry on.
You tried something. I mean, we do just have that flower in the game. Actually, do we?
No, that's the rose.
That's
Rip.
a rose. Rip rose.
Rip rose.
Rip rose. Yes, there's again another book supposed to be there. Yep, that'll happen at some point. Stutter, stutter, stutter. Book. I think it has to be a written book.
Yeah, that's not working.
That's why I haven't done it yet, because I haven't gotten the stuff yet. Yes. This is the last room. We got more bookshelves. You know, even though they have their own private study, there was no TVs and video games and iPads and whatever. So all they had was books. So they're everywhere.
You know what? I bet since this room is so, it's very open, I bet right here, this was the dance floor.
You're so right. They totally.
Sometimes they just had to
danced the
get
night
down
away.
and boogie.
They danced the night away, and then it crumbled beneath them, and maybe that's how they
The
perished.
week in the floor.
Maybe it's how they perished.
Oh, maybe.
They danced the night away until they fell through the floor.
That sucks.
Yeah. Dang.
Rip.
They perished. Ah! No! Well. I mean, that's pretty much. I lived.
I think they lived.
Yeah. They're probably fine. Well, whoever was. If there was anybody standing underneath here, though.
Hui.
They
Oh,
are not
yeah.
fine. Yeah, nice. You
That's
clutched
true.
it.
They probably would have been crushed.
Probably would have been crushed. Well, that is going to conclude the tour of La Castle. So tell me,
I like
Mo,
it.
You like it? Give me your opinions. All the opinions, good, bad, in between.
I like it.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm happy to
It's
hear
good.
that. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm not a critic, so It's good though. I like it.
It's okay.
That's
I just
as much as you're getting out of me, I
That's
guess.
alright. That's fair. I just wanted to show it off in a way where I didn't walk around it by myself. So I dragged you into it. Yes.
Yeah, I would have been too scared to by myself.
No, it's pretty creepy in there. You know, it's a lot nicer out here.
Yeah.
It's a creepy castle. Yes. Thank you for thank you for coming with me on this tour.
Thanks for taking me.
Yes. Now watch your back.
Don't say that. Gotta have my head on a swivel in this forest.
Alright, that is going to be the end of this episode, so I'd like to thank you all for watching, and to leave a like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Make sure to follow me on all my socials, and yeah, that's basically it. Oh, go check out Milk's newest video that's going to be coming out soon, or whenever he posts it soon, because it's going to be really cool, so you should definitely watch that. Yes, go subscribe to my friends, go subscribe to me, do all those things, and I will see you next time. Bye!